So today's episode is the studio secretary murder. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Switch places, Sergeant Scrive, and another edition of LA Noire. Now before we get into it, just bear in mind we are dealing with a homicide, or some say in the UK a murder, and it's quite graphic, so you may wish to turn away now. But without further ado, let's get into it.
We will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper. Another body in Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Were you at home last Saturday?
Can't get out that door.
You need me to sign some papers or something?
Let's play horse. I'll be the front end and you can be yourself.
Don't block me in. Oh. Never known anything like it. Okay, let's go to pawnbrokers.
This is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Oh, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundskeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit AM, code 3 identified.
Okay, we're at the pawnbrokers. I'm going to check these rings out.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. You'll feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
I thought we were going to look at the list then. Okay. I'm going to take those rings. We're not going to take them, no? Okay. Okay, we need to go and check out the murder now.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letters. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Mel? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy trooping up on his own humanity.
Need to get down the bottom there. Whoops, bit too tight on the turn. Oh, we're going up again. Okay, we need a quick way down. Go this way. Dead end. How do we get down the bottom there? Go down here. That's where we went before. Okay, I think we're going to go dirt roading. There we go. Oh! Thank you, officer. Whoops. Watching the map. Okay, we're here.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development of the rigs under our hat.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phil. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body.
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Okay, what clues have they got so far?
Good morning, lady.
That looks like a purse. I'll look at this first.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Okay, we've got an address. Evelyn Summers.
Good for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Missed the other half of the letter though. Okay. Put that down. Nothing else in there. Let's have a look at the body. See if any rings and things have been ripped off her fingers. Oh.
Another missing ring. Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Have a look at the other arm. Nothing. Now, she was struck over the head.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell. but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
A very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Are there any more clues? That's the guy who found the last body.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Good morning, lady.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
Got that one wrong.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
You just came across the body.
You got that one wrong as well.
That's exactly what happened.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Clyde, you
Rusty.
get a sack of shit into a cell.
You can't
I'll
keep
deal with
hitting
it
them.
later.
Sure, Rusty.
Oh dear. Time to question him later, I suppose. Hopefully get a reprieve on some of the questions we asked. What are they looking at over here?
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Sorry, pal. Our shift's finishing.
Doesn't look like anything.
Good morning, ladies.
No good to me.
What we don't want to do is miss any clues. So if she was found between the two trains, there's no music, so I think we've discovered everything. Usually there's music playing. Come on, Galloway. Nope, Galloway's not coming. Gonna light another cigarette. Okay. See if there's anything down between the cars.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Can we find a murder weapon? Nope, not up there. Nothing there. Oh. We've done the cigarettes. We've done that. Okay, I think it's time to get in the car. Let's have a look at the notebook. What locations have we got? Mishy's Bar and Levine's Liquor Store. Let's call in though and see if we've got a address for Evelyn Summers.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're going to go to the liquor store first. Let's go. Come on, back to the car.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
People are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, you're ready to think of China.
Watch your mouth.
You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is the closest liquor store. Something tells me it's taking us to the other destination. I think we're probably going to Messy's bar. Messy's bar. We'll go back to the liquor store in a minute. Please drive safely through our streets. Of course. Always drive safely, me. No, we are at the liquor store. Well, that was a long way from there.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store, that was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Okay, so this is where...
Rawlings Bowling Alley.
She used to sleep.
Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
She wasn't always such a loner. Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Okay, the music stopped, so we might have found all the clues. Trying to find if there's anything over here. So there's a little tip for you: if the music stops, usually you've found all the clues. Okay, we found all the clues. So that's where she lived. Then we might need to go out the front door.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr.
Okay, I thought I got that one wrong.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Makes you think it's a guy. This way. Front door. This way. Don't go away. We're going to go to the murder victim's hangout, which is the bar. So let's go. Missy's bar. I just looked down at the map and a police officer pulled out in front of me.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. 211 is shots fired. 410 South Flower Street. Unit that can handle code 3 identify.
Minch's Bar. Not Minch's, Minch's.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Metch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her.
So he's the guy with the name in the
More
book.
like I was aware of her.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Got both of those right.
The information, Mr. McCaffrey.
So we need to now find out who Tiernam is. Where's the phone? Is there a phone in here?
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Okay. We picked the right one first. Right, there's the phone. Any clues back here? Nope, not that I can see. Okay, go back out the front. Oh, unless there's something in the bins. Nope. In the trash? Nope. Okay, let's go. Come on, Galloway. Or should I say Rusty? Tiernan. We need to find out who Tiernan is. Let's go to bowling alley. See if he turns up there. Okay, let's go. I'm driving. So I'm the best driver, remember?
11 Kings.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to
11 King, en route.
Okay.
Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Gotta go to Central Police Station. Turn around again. Go back to Central. We'll cut across here into this road. Okay, here's Central's police station.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Can I have my phone straight through the
Downstairs.
Mister, man like you always loses battle.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Anyone seen where Miss Wells went? I ain't talking to you.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married. Yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Kidding? I could say
We got our
all year
orders.
and never
Back in the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. You'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Can you identify the man in this picture? See that they're not, yes.
Door knocking all morning. I gotta make in the car in the end. Can I post his band? Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
You need me to sign some papers or something?
Okay. We haven't done the bowling alley yet.
So what next?
Call me a red bash, but I think we should look in on that fellow traveler from the bar. That McCaffrey guy.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Then what do you want my stop for? You're bigger than you're not gonna tie any bourbon cork stocking around my face.
You don't tie it, you chew it slowly. Start at the cold, gradually work your way up to the top.
All units, officer detail, 415 and shots fired, 313 Bunker Hill Avenue, 313 Bunker Hill Avenue, unit to handle code 3 identified.
God, you just pulled out in front of me, you silly. Oops, that was my fault. My car's quite intact though. Okay, we're here.
McCaffrey,
Number 6.
Apartment 6.
What levels? What numbers are these? Number 7? Number 8? Number 6.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. Want to do the honors, Phelps?
Don't think this is any use to us. This doesn't pertain to the case.
Gonna make me search everything, isn't it? Oh, murder weapon.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys?
What are you doing in
We're
here?
from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up to that. A citation, at least.
That's the cop.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Go.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down.
Do not
and we'll
lose
talk.
that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Oh, I thought that was him. Okay, he's running over there.
You a runner, McCaffrey?
There he is.
Fight the good
See
fight.
him?
Catching him.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn
Got him.
Summers.
Let's go to the bowling alley. Because we haven't been there yet. And that came from the bowling alley, that murder weapon. I'm on the train track.
Activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Central unit.
Okay, hope the train doesn't come along. Shortcut. Okay. Go up here. Now the actual case name had secretary in the title, so I wonder if she's secretary of the bowling alley at some point. Long way out of town. Next road.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Or maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tierney. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind. Because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Let's go get him.
Oh, it's down there. Just seen him.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Another runner.
There!
Got to chase him down.
Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel hero.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires! Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Come on, shoot his tires.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. Come on, Phelps, you're losing that little weasel. Oh, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
That's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. Ah, God damn it, the train up ahead. Watch out, Cole. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. The little pen boy's getting the best of you, Cole.
My tire's gone or something because I'm going really slow.
Coming right at us! Let's bring this kid crashing back down to earth. Now,
Where'd he go?
hopefully we're letting him slide because of his stupid theories.
Just been hit by another car. Oh, My car's not working. Oh, car's had a battering. No. Car's dead. Take another car.
Sir, step out the car, please. LAPD. Police emergency. Out of the car. I need this vehicle. Police business.
Right, let's go find him. We got him. We got him. Can't believe my car packed up right at the last minute there.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. Gotta be the capital. Unless Tyranny set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson. Well, whoever did it was that galleon fight.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't really know?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
The list is exhaustive, Rusty. Who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together.
I'll hold you to that.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer detail. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street, Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Central Police Station's on our right. There we go, we're there. Oh, that music hasn't stopped. I think it's stuck.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Joe?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. Jameson's.
All right. I'll deal with that degrading lunatic myself. Start some fearful retribution. Tiernan doesn't want McCaffrey's in jail. I want the confession from one of them. But fair enough.
Why did you run?
I was the last one to see Evelyn. I knew you would think it was me.
Do you own a car, too?
No, I don't.
Have access to a mud wrench?
We use a lot of them. They're jams in the pin set machines.
report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of misery. He can be very cruel.
Aristotle's metaphysics. Both belong to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once. Laughed in her face.
You're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
This is difficult. I've got to make a decision.
You don't like McCaffrey.
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us.
Got that one wrong.
Everyone thought he was going to be a great novelist. Nothing but vitriol.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night. She had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
You're lying, Tierney. You've been fighting with her. You fought.
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it. Don't talk about how it was between Evelyn. I don't know anything.
Okay, we got that one wrong.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew her.
It's a lie.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
That one wrong as well.
Ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Thick black circular disc with a white E. It was made from an old typewriter key. Present from the prop department of the World News Studio.
I want to talk to McCaffrey. We need to think about what you told us today. Not here. You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touche, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Evelyn died sometime in the night. Where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing things.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the fifth column.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names if I remembers.
Good. The funeral.
That one wrong.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in her apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
If it was planted there, then some evil mastermind must be at work here. You got a name, McCaffrey?
Tiernan. Who else?
I was under the impression you thought Tiernan incapable of tying his own shoelaces.
Got that wrong.
Advice? Need some leverage. McCaffrey was in the crotch. R&I will have a service record.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks, man.
Okay. We can now have him.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. I've seen the things that I saw. Changes in me. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen, an opportunity to speak up.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with police.
You didn't mention anything. Never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Lying, Catherine. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor to an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, including some poor woman to death in Syracuse. Combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life was a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
We got him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad woman. Never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive her.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grant. I want you to put this business about a repeat offender on. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk along now to find a better candidate for
Okay, we got him. Whoa, that seemed like a long case, that one. 14 out of 17 clues, only 6 out of 14 questions right. I know, we didn't do that good. But we managed to capture the guy that did it. There we go. If you like what you saw, do hit that like button, do subscribe to the channel. Another edition of LA Noire will be out within the coming days, and if you've got the notification bell on, then you won't miss the episode. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.